Hi, my name is Sasha, and this is my final video about Young Royals. After the final and starting to watch final, I wasn't sure if there will be much to say after the final, but through the episode, I decided that there is things to talk about, and let's start from the fact that sadly, like literally in last 5 seconds before starting to watch final episode, I saw probably the biggest plot twist, at least for me, about August. So yeah, I knew that this will happen. And first moment to at least appreciate is Simon and Sarah dialogue over giving people second chances. I think it was really beautiful thing, and from this moment I understood that this episode will be full of deep um, monologues and dialogues and decisions. And I think that part was really very beautiful because at the beginning they stand on different ground about giving people second chances. Simon was the one to give people second chances, and their story to us about their father. And at the final, they exchanged the places, and Sarah acknowledged that maybe she was wrong and Simon right, and people sometimes deserve a second chance. And Simon actually changed his mind on not giving people second chances. It is sad, but it still was a beautiful moment for them to now be on different position, saying like you were right, I was wrong, when like through somewhere in between them on the middle ground. Second thing I wanted to say, I'm sad about Hilreska closing. Yes, I'm really sad. I wasn't really thinking that this will happen, and just to try to explain, it's not some ordinary school. It's school with a long history, and there's apparently a lot of royals coming here and other like high figure in Swedish society. So it's place with a history, and I think even in real life I'm not really against something with a long history. I'm not saying that like I will support monarchy or something. I'm from country where there's no monarchy. We killed all our monarchs a little more than 100 years ago. Like it's not just like normal old school. It's place with a history and apparently like whole culture. So I'm sad about this, definitely. Maybe a lot of people will disagree with me, but I'm sad about this. And another thing in this category that I needed to say, it was so wrong to try to put blame on Ville and his speech. I'm not really remember the name of this boy. Was it Henry? This blonde one. Even in previous episodes, he tried to put blame on Ville and his speech, and it's so wrong. Ville definitely did not mean anything bad in his speech. It wasn't about school. So yes, he said that Hillerska now like kinda broken all traditions, and this caused someone from the previous generation of the school to talk about what they faced in the school, thinking that it's already over, and it is already over, not because of Ville, but apparently because of August and his year. They at least half of this like strange initiation procedures was cancelled. And another thing that I actually like when Ville was talking over the phone with not mom but someone from the like court, they said something about Norwegian relatives, and apparently like their like royal school in Norway. I would love to see more about this. Again, if the translation was right, so I think there was even like the name of Norwegian school. I love this thing, and something like all royal families in Europe kind of connected to each other at some level. So yeah, I just like love this for some reason. And why party? So there was four, okay, maybe five big moment, actually more, but yeah, there was a lot of moments on White Party, but originally I wanted to talk about four and say that two of them were like really beautiful in my opinion. So first beautiful moment on a White Party was between Ville and August, like on back rooms, where I think first in a long time, kinda, probably from the very beginning, Ville was really civil towards August and like acknowledged that August may gone through have gone through some hard stuff at the school as well, and Eric was part of it. It was so mature of Ville. I love that because this ongoing hate toward August was unhealthy for Will as well. So it was really, really beautiful, in my opinion. So he finally was civil towards August, and it was kind of like a white flag between them from Will's side. And August, I already say that August definitely was sorry and didn't mean to do what he's done. He's better than this, and he knows this, and him finally saying sorry, because I'm not really remember if, yeah, I think at some point, maybe on the last episode of season 2, he might say that he was sorry, but really was not on the place to listen. And second beautiful moment, in my opinion, on this Vaipari was between Felice and Sarah. And as I said in my first Young Girls video, I was pretty positive that they will become friends again, because it's so like open in the air that Felice missed Sarah a lot, and she needs Sarah, and Sarah, yes, she's fucked up, made a big, huge mistake, but Felice was her best friend, and if there's anyone for whom Sarah will fight, if we like leave outside her family and Simon, it's definitely Felice. It was beautiful, and it was already like pointed in an episode by Felice. But I think like who are you? How you watched the first season if you didn't notice that right away that it was the same place when they first kind of like interact on the season 1. So it was beautiful moment on a beautiful place, let's say. And Sarah saying that she did have feelings for August, which I'm not really believe by the way anymore, but she definitely have stronger feelings towards Felice or herself or Simon. It was a beautiful thing. Yeah. Two more moments that we need to talk about on White Party, but I will not say that I necessarily enjoy them, is this little dialogue between Simon and Ville in a White Party, not on the lake, but in a White Party. I did not really understood this move by Simon. Like, you already decided to broke up. It's painful for you and Ville, and why you will still be like, let's give each other one more night. Like, it's going to be more painful tomorrow. Like, you already done that step. You're already trying to move on, and still let's pretend for one night that there's like nothing, no drama, no future, no past. I can't really imagine people doing this in real life, but maybe I'm wrong. I might be like really, really wrong, but I did not really understood this move. Like, for what? You still at the morning you will go to into two different directions. So what's the point? But lake moment was good, but still, I don't know. I will not say it was the most beautiful moment in this episode. It was nice, but kinda, I can't say I felt much on this episode, on this moment in this episode. And fourth big episode on White Party is August and Sarah. And yeah, I need to accept that there's nothing between them will happen anymore. And I'm still kind of sad. I'm not really agree with Sarah saying that August was in love not with her, but with the person he become with her. I don't think it's true. I think he actually, yes, he did become better with her, and I think he felt it as well. I'm not agree with her on this. I do think that he loved her. Maybe he did become kind of like obsessed with her. So yeah, it might be something with his mental issues, but she still was a good influence. So I'm not agree with her on this. Um, I kind of feel like in this moment of their dialogue, it's him having still strong feelings for her, and she already don't have any feelings for him. And on second thought, I think it's because she already moved on. She probably had this crying over him moment after season two, so it's kind of a whole third season for her to already move on, decide and move on. So that's why it's easier for her. She already decided and working on future without him, while for him, it's only started from this moment when she finally saying like, no, nothing will happen. So like, move on, please. So it was sad, but yeah, I don't think there was already any feelings in her left for him. In him, definitely still a lot of feelings, and I'm sad about this. And another thing is August friend coming out. It was good. Like it was good. I enjoy it, and you can see that August is actually good. Like he noticed and he was there for his friends to support him if anything goes wrong. So I did enjoy this moment. So here I need to say that previously on my first video about Young Royals, there was one person saying that it might be a good final if August become a crown prince and William moving on with Simon. And I need to say that before this comment, I did not really stuff that's coming. And when the person commented and I read it, I was like, oh, it actually makes sense because August is really good. He like knows diplomacy. He enjoyed these official events. He's definitely more suited for this role. But he's not crown prince. Like there is like crown prince by blood. So why they will exchange it for him for another one who is not really crown prince by blood. In my opinion, even though it's kinda logical, and fandom will hate it, so they will not do done something like that. And look, they actually done it. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. I still need to see fandom reaction because I was so sure that everyone will hate and like that. There's a lot of hate towards August in the fandom, uh, at the same time, there's still a lot of like grown-up people who are not really hating August. Yeah, he's a villain, but not the worstest one. So yeah, there is part of the fandom who are not hating August, but there's a lot of people who do hate August, and I still need to see a fandom reaction. Yeah, you kind of can see through at least this season, this episode, that Willy was like looking closely at August and already deciding, because like Simon did say that he not giving up on Willy, but he did give up on the royal family. And yeah, it's a logical end, but not will say that I'm fully satisfied. I might be happy for August, but my perfect end was supposed to be with August being with Sarah. Somehow, I don't know, like obviously she's so close with Felice and I love their friendship. How it was supposed to work in my head, I don't know, but I would love to see them together again. And really somehow finding a balance with the crown life and Simon, and finally become grown up and mature and learning about ruling a country. Like it's still not like fully monarchy. It's not like he's doing much. It's just like who he was born to be. I would love see and like that, but I'm not a screenwriter, so yeah, that's it was a beautiful end, especially with like Sarah, Felice, Simon, and Willie in a car, like going to like good future. But I was still kind of sad because I just can't imagine you giving up a crown. Sorry, I can't. Maybe it's like a peasant talking in me, but I can imagine it's such a big move. And another thing that I thought at this moment is that Ville give up a crown. Okay, not for Simon, but for himself, because he hated the idea of becoming a king in the future. But I thought like he's like 17, I believe, and Simon probably the same age, and he did this huge step. Okay, not for Simon, but kind of for Simon, and like they still have whole life in the ahead of them. Like I'm 26 and I'm single, and I think it's going to be this way forever because a relationship too complicated in a grown-up world, and there are at 17 just like doing these big steps. But okay, it's we need to hold in our heads. We need to hold it in our head that he's not doing this to be just with Simon. He's doing this for himself because he don't want to be a king. And another good thing that he's still from a crown family, so it's not like he's going to starve somewhere on the streets. He still have a lot of money to do whatever he wants, even if it's not working with Simon. He's definitely chose a perfect future, maybe the best one. Like he's not having any responsibility in the future, and he still definitely have a lot of money. It's a win-win situation. It's probably all that I wanted to say. It was a nice journey, emotional one. I would still prefer see different end, but I can't ignore that this end was beautiful. This is final for Young Royals. It was a nice journey. I definitely enjoy it. Starting to watch this series, I expect definitely something different, but it was deep. It was full of deep meanings. There's something to learn from each character, I think, and yeah, Simon have a good voice, so at least more Simon. Yeah, why I'm saying Simon, Omar having a good voice, so my playlist definitely become bigger after this series. And just like there was a lot of good music in this show, so overall I definitely enjoyed. Can't say I'm happy with the end, but yeah, I think it's like good 8 out of 10 from me. But it's still like really really beautiful and cinematic, especially this final episode. It was beautiful. You felt that this is final chapter for all character, and they all move into like the next stage of their life, hopefully the better stage. So overall it's really nice feeling. I'm not gonna lie, it's a nice feeling. A whole episode leave me on a really good note. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you have something to say, please comment, and I hope you enjoyed this journey. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.